Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time. Today, we're going to take a look at the third release from some friends of mine. I'm here to promote the local boys today. You know one of them quite well here on the channel if you've been watching for a number of years. The band is Home at Last. Fake News is the name of their new album. Of course, this is the band. Family band formed by Mike Antonelli on sax and vocals, songwriter. His son BJ is also in the band, and a bunch of other friends, right? So this is their third release. I do have a vinyl. He made limited copies of the vinyl, but I don't know if they're for sale, actually. I think you basically can go out, if you're a streamer, you can go out and check this album. It's available on all the streaming services. I'm also going to put the link to their website down below, so you can go give a listen and download the songs. So again, Fake News is the name. Let me show you what the album looks like, at least. It's all sorts of fake news listed on here, right? Crazy stuff. And then we've got the band and lyrics here. So we got Bill Ware, formerly of Steely Dan, on vocals and percussion and vibes and things. Mike Antonelli, like I mentioned, on saxophone and vocals. BJ Antonelli, guitars and vocals. Tom Roush on bass guitar. Garen Williams on drums. Allison Antonelli, Mike's daughter and BJ's sister, on vocals. And special guest Ottavio Castro, harmonica on one particular track. So, for those of you who maybe missed prior episodes, because I reviewed both the other Home at Last albums. So Mike is a big jazz guy, obviously, but this band is kind of like a collaboration with him and Bill, like I said, from Steely Dan. And kind of the music you get on these albums is kind of like in the pop, jazz, rock realm, soft rock, yacht rock. Yes, kind of somewhere along there. It's good. It's obviously Home at Last is the name of the band, influenced by the great Steely Dan song. So there is an element of Steely Dan music, and Mike is a big fan. Bill, of course, obviously a big fan. There is that element here, but it's just good, like very listenable, very musical pop music with elements of rock and jazz and funk and things like that floating throughout it. We've got, how many songs we got on here? It's easy if I pull out the vinyl. By the way, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks in total. So this, I've liked all of their albums. I think this might be their best one. I just find the songwriting within the band has really gelled this time around, even more so. And I find most of these tracks just instantly memorable and instantly catchy and very, very kind of hummable, memorable. Like I said, some of them kind of rock a little bit. It's just good pop music. Some of them have that jazzy flair. It's got the soft rock thing going on. There's funk happening here. Really good musicianship across the entire band. You know, tasty keys, nice, melodic guitar playing, great bass and drums. The sax work from Mike is terrific, and the vibe work and percussion work from Bill is just off the charts. And vocally, it's really, really good. Like I said, we got multiple singers on here. Bill sings, BJ sings, Allison sings, Mike does a little singing as well. We even have Mike's wife, Alva, do a little guest vocalization at the end of one track. I'll talk today about that in a minute. It opens up with the title track, Fake News, which lyrically, it's pretty simple. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, 48 million views. Show me the fake news. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, 48 million views. I'll take the fake news. Fake news, 48 million views. So basically it's this whole concept, and that's all the lyrics, this whole concept of how people get their news from all these social media things, which may or may not be real at all. And but that's what the world kind of revolves on. But the song is just vibrant and funky and catchy and like so good. It instantly pulls you in. Really, really good. Excellent song. Then you've got Allison takes over on vocals for It's Over, which she does a really good job. And it's one of the longer tracks on the album. A lot of lyrics going on here. It's more of kind of like, you can imagine what the song will be about, right? About relationships and things like that. That's a good track. Vesuvius is loads of fun. I believe that's Bill on vocals. I like that a lot. It's another one of my favorite tracks. You got the Runaround. Customer Service also is really good. At customer service, you get a woman coming in with this whole, hello, this is Karen. This is Karen, right? Everybody knows who Karen is. That's Alva doing Karen's voice on here. Hilarious. I thought that brought a smile to my face. Lots of fun. Customer service is a really fun track. And then over on the side 2, you've got Common Ground. Another good kind of like soulful, kind of like pop, soft rock song type of thing. Excuse me. Got some good vocals from BJ on this album as well. Sorry. Didn't mean to get to a coughing fit here. You've got Ode to Temu, Are You Real, and Real Connection. Real Connection also lots of fun. Rhythmically, really good stuff on here. Like I said, a lot of good jazzy bits thrown in. Of course, if Mike Antonelli is involved, you got to have that. But I just think they're all really working really well together, and the songwriting is very, very tight here. Really, really tight here. You know, you got to have, for me, regardless of what style of music you're playing, you got to have memorable songs. And I think this shows the band with some of their more memorable tracks, which, you know, I can totally appreciate. Like I said, first time listening to this, instantly I was remembering some of these songs, and then with each repeated listen, you hear more and more. Nice little story here from Mike about his grandfather, right? This local guy here in the Hudson Valley in the Newburgh area, right? You can read a little bit about his grandfather and stuff. And it's funny because there's also this bit of news here about... you can read for yourself, but about a gaming raid held a long time ago. And yeah, it's interesting stuff. So anyway, that is my review of Fake News. I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5 star, and I'm not just giving it to them because I know them. This is truly enjoyable and lots of fun. So like I said, I believe it's limited copies of the album. But I'm going to put the link below to the website where you can go listen to the full album, download the full album. I'm sure if you're really, really interested in getting a copy of this, you can message Mike directly from the website and work something out. But no, they're definitely not out there selling this. It's mainly a digital release. So yeah, go check it out. Really good. Fake News by Home at Last. Awesome stuff. And check out the link below. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please support local indie music. Very, very important. Very, very important, folks, to the artist. They're doing this, hoping that people will listen. It's what it's all about. It's why we do this. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.